Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brennan here, and I'm about to talk about something that I've brought up many times before in the past. And if this sounds a little bit redundant right now, it's because it's actually super important to your success. So if you want to be successful online, you want to make really good money online, you need to know what I'm talking about, okay? So what I want to talk about is, first of all, shiny object syndrome on the buyer side, and then on the seller side, recognizing what the buyers want and realizing that there's a disconnect here in terms of ethics, in terms of the way it should be. You need to actually put that aside because sometimes the market just is what it is. Now let me explain. So I saw today on my news feed that one of my Facebook friends, and actually one of my friends that I met at a marketing event, Tom Yevzikov. Now this guy, I think he's from Russia. I could be wrong. I definitely know that he's ethnic. But anyways, so he's really good at what he does, and he created a product launch, a tool called Email Pro Tools. I'm going to show it up here on the screen. Now, the original sales page that he created for this product didn't convert at all. Now, why didn't it convert? Well, if we look at Tom's Facebook post, you can see that he basically laid out for us exactly why it didn't convert and the changes that he made. So the reason why it didn't convert was because his original sales page was about this being a useful tool that you can use to increase some kind of metrics. And I'll actually show the original headline of that sales page so you can see what I'm talking about here. Now, he realized after the fact that this wasn't going to work because the market doesn't care about a tool that's useful. What the market wants to hear is get rich fast, so make money fast and have it be easy. That's what the market wants to hear, okay? They don't care if it's a useful tool that you can implement, that can increase your conversion rate, that can, be really useful in this aspect or section of your business. They don't care about any of that, okay? And I'm gonna get further into that a little bit later here. So basically, he changed the sales headline to being about making money easily with this tool. And lo and behold, the conversion rates skyrocketed, okay? So from something that wasn't gonna sell at all to something that now is gonna sell very easily, it's easy to see why this change happened because he changed his focus from what he believes the market should want to what the market actually does want. Now, I've made the exact same mistake in my business. Me and my business partner, Jono Armstrong, we created a product called Urgency Suites Pro. Now, when we created this product, we came up with a sales headline for it, and we said, how to 6x your conversions in 30 seconds or less. Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy, and that in and of itself sounds kind of hypey, but it's the truth. Because what we were allowing people to do is add urgency and scarcity with urgency bars and urgency timers that they could throw on whatever page they want and immediately increase the conversions of their pages. Because anytime that you add scarcity, you create this emotional mentality where buyers want to buy it now because they don't want to miss out, okay? So it actually did what it said. It massively increases your conversions in a short period of time. Just throw these urgency tools on your pages and boom, increase conversions. The launch was the worst launch that we've ever done ever, okay? It did not convert at all. And logically in my mind, I was thinking, well, increase the conversions instantly on any of your pages. That's something that anybody should want. But the way that the market responded to that was, well, I don't have anything to 6x. I don't have anything to 5x. I don't have anything to multiply my earnings with. I'm not making any money. So why do I care about increasing my conversions? Because 6 times 0 is still 0. Okay. Now here's a little bit of a disconnect and the problem with the mentality of the market and the way that you need to view this if you actually want to make money. Okay. The problem is if you're creating a business, then what you need to do as a business owner is find the pieces and the parts that you need to assemble to create your business. So you need to find a solution that's going to help you create a, let's say you want to do a traditional, you just wanted to get a product and sell it on the internet, which is the most common business you can create, right? You need to find a tool that's going to help you build the sales page. You need to find a tool that's going to add some urgency to make the sale. You need to find a tool that's going to help you create the product cover. You need to find a tool or resources that can help you to actually create the product itself. And then you combine all that stuff together, and what you're left with at the end is a business project that can generate you money. Now, that's one of the many ways to make money online. There are many ways to make money on the line. But generally, people that are making money are selling things. So what you need to become good at if you want to make money online is being able to sell. Now, another example of that, let's say you don't want to have your own product. Let's say you want to be an affiliate. Well, then what you can do is you can set up, you can find a tool that helps you build a review page, because now you're going to review products and make money as an affiliate. So you're going to set up your review page. You're going to have a review video. You're going to have, a button for people to click over to the sales page. You're going to have graphics about the bonuses that you want to give away, all that stuff, right? And then you want to get, simple camera. You can just use your smartphone, or you can get a fancy camera like I have, or you can do whatever you want to actually film yourself reviewing the product, okay? And then if you want to increase your conversions, you get these urgency bars and scarcity stuff, you slap it on your review page, and boom, now you've become good as an affiliate. The next piece that you need to have, now that you have the review page and you have the urgency bars, is now you need to get the traffic, okay? So you got to find somewhere else, either pay for the traffic or find a way to get a tool that helps you generate traffic for free, whatever. The point is, you need to actually find all these different pieces. So I need to get this piece, I need to get this piece, I need to get this piece, and then you need to bring them all together, and boom, you have a business. You're making money, right? Now the problem is that everybody's looking for this push button, press the button, and boom, I'm gonna be exploded with cash. And what you find the market doing is they buy this push button over and over and over and over again. And the problem is this is what the buyers want. And on the flip side, if the sellers want to sell anything, then they need to actually cater to what the market wants. So you can't just say, okay, the market wants this push button solution, but I want to do the ethical and right thing. So I'm going to sell urgency bars, or I'm going to sell, PLR sales pages, or I'm going to sell whatever the tool is. I'm going to sell this useful piece or this useful component that people can use into their business. You can't do that because you're not going to sell. It's going to be a total flop. Nobody's going to want to promote your product if you were trying to attract affiliates to promote it. You're not even going to be able to sell it yourself. It's just going to be a total disaster, okay? So what the seller has to do is now you need to come up with a sales angle where you say, hey, this is going to make you be able to make money so easily. You're going to be able to do it in 15 minutes. You're going to be able to come home from work, press a couple buttons, and in 60 seconds, you're going to have this full-on business that's going to print you cash over and over again. And what you see is these same buyers buying that sales angle and pitch over and over and over again. Now, these aren't always necessarily bad products. Sometimes they're very good products that are over-promising what they're going to deliver. And I mean, I'm guilty of this as much as anybody, because I know that to sell in this market, I've got to say all these things that these people actually want, right? But they actually can be good products, because they can either, like, if it's an information product, it can actually give you a lot of the information that you need to set up and put together your business, right? It can give you the actual ideas, the golden nuggets, sometimes it just shows you the step by step, do this and you're gonna make money, right? And actually something that you could put together in a week or a weekend, or maybe you could spend a month putting this together and it's gonna generate you some nice cash. But on the sales page, it has to say, you're gonna make money in 15 minutes or less, because that's what people want to hear. And that's where the disconnect is. Now, I know some people are gonna say, well, Brendan, Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels makes a crap ton of money and they have an extremely useful tool that you yourself uses. Okay, well, that's true, but it's a different demographic, it's a different market. So ClickFunnels is capturing people that are convincing themselves that they're a little bit more serious. Now, not everybody that buys ClickFunnels is serious, because a lot of people buy into it because they say, okay, well, all these super rich people have ClickFunnels. Therefore, I want to be super rich, so I'm going to buy ClickFunnels like everybody else. Some people buy into it from that perspective. And some people are just smart business owners. They think, okay, I want something that can help me build sales pages, to help me build landing pages, to help me build all of these different pages that I need in my business. ClickFunnels does it very well. Yes, it's expensive, but who cares? Because if I'm making a bunch of money with my business, then I don't need to worry about paying $300 a month or $100 a month with ClickFunnels, because I'm making all this money. Who really cares? And that's the perspective that I take on ClickFunnels. I pay $300 per month or $3,600 per year, but I make over $50,000 per month. So $300 per month in expenses is really not that much when you're considering that I'm making $50,000. But the market is much different. I am not the same customer as somebody else that's in the market of buying every get-rich-quick thing that ever comes out. Now, to be honest with you, I buy in the get-rich-quick market as well, but I buy for a different reason. The reasons why I buy is for two reasons. First of all, I want to deconstruct what the seller is actually doing, okay? So I want to actually buy for like $7 or $10 or $13. I want to see the product because I want to see how the vendor is actually selling the product. Because I can learn at this stage in my business, in my life, I can learn even more from how the seller is selling the product than I can from the actual product itself in a lot of cases. And then the second reason is because I want to pick up a golden nugget or a golden nugget or two from the product that's going to help me out in my business. Now, one golden nugget can massively increase my conversions, but I don't look at these products as I'm going to buy this $10 product or $13 product and all of a sudden I'm going to be showered with money by pressing a button, and all of a sudden 15 minutes later I have a full-on business that gets me rich and lets me to do whatever I want. I don't believe in any of that crap because it's stupid. It quite frankly is stupid. It's not true. And I'm not saying that you're stupid for believing in that, but what it's done to you is it's hit your human nature, where you have this human nature where you want something easily, so you want to believe that even though it's not true. But what you should look at is, okay, well, if I buy this product and I buy this product and I buy this product, I'm going to learn a nugget here, I'm going to learn a nugget here, I'm going to learn a nugget here, I'm going to learn here. And then when I put these pieces together, boom, that's where the magic happens. When you focus on the actual project itself, the whole, and you're finding the pieces that you want to construct and put together. So I don't even want to tell you how much money I spend per month on different products, but it's a lot, okay? I buy products all the time, expensive products, cheap products. Lots of times I want to see what the vendor's doing. Lots of times I want maybe to see if I can find a gold nugget or something interesting new that I can learn, something that I can implement and apply to my business. Now, I don't know if this makes sense to you guys or not. If it does, or if it doesn't, let me know in the comment section what you think. If you think I'm out to lunch and I'm completely off base with everything that's going on, let me know in the comment section as well, because I encourage a dialogue and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well. But I think that something that's really important for you to realize is what people are selling, the way that people are selling to you does not match in reality with what is actually being sold, okay? And because you have experts over here that are selling this product. So they're thinking about, what do I need to say to sell my product? That's all that they're thinking, okay? They're not worried about, their job is not to most accurately as possible describe exactly what you're gonna get, because that's not the most profitable thing for them to do. The most profitable thing for them to do is figure out what the market wants, and in a lot of cases exaggerate how their product allows the market to get that thing, and that's going to massively increase their sales. Sometimes they don't even exaggerate. They just kind of, really feature and focus in on what you want to hear, what you want to learn. And it's the presentation of it itself, it's by expert salesmen that are just saying what they know you want to hear. That's all that it is. And a good example of this, I thought it was kind of interesting. I bought a book from Russell Brunson, the founder of Virgin Airlines. He's a billionaire, right? And in the very first chapter of his book, he said, this is a book for a guy that's never read, this is a business book for a guy that's never read a book on business. And what I thought about this, Richard Branson is positioning himself how he wants to be seen. He's selling in the book, but most people are going to read the book and they're just going to take this as fact, as, oh, Richard Branson is just describing himself and blah, 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 blah. But it's like these master salesmen, they never stop. Their whole focus the whole time is to make you think about things the way that they want you to think about things. Now, how does Richard Branson want people to think about him? He wants people to think about him as rebellious, as, a disruptor. That's his brand. So when he creates this book, his focus is on how do I get people to think what I want people to think. Now, that's not necessarily that it's incorrect information, but it's just that, people that are very persuasive in real life or business, their main goal is to get you to think what they want you to think, okay? So always look at everything from that perspective, especially if you're dealing with experts. You have an expert that's making you think what they want you to think, okay? And the sad thing is, I've done this so many times before, where I've tried to sell things as a tool or something with utility or something that's useful, and it never works. And it really annoys the crap out of me because the market just does not want what's useful. They do not even want to hear what's useful. They want to hear the push button, easy, get rich button. And it doesn't exist, but guess what, okay? And on the same token, while it's not as easy as people are saying it is, it's also not as hard as you think it is either. If you actually took the approach of, I'm gonna gather this piece, this piece, this piece, put them all together, you could create a business in a month. It's not out of the question. I did. The first ever product launch that I did, I created it in a couple weeks, okay? And now I can do product launches in like 2 days, 3 days, because I know what I'm doing and I'm repeating stuff that I've learned before in the past. But you could put together an actual business project that makes you a bunch of money in less than a month. That's insane. Why do people work jobs where you can go into business and make a bunch of money very easily just by being serious, treating it like a business, and actually composing together a project by putting together all the pieces? To me, that's super attractive, but people don't want to hear that because they don't want to hear it's going to take me a month. Even though they'll spend, 3 or 4 or 5 years buying shiny object after shiny object after shiny object, they don't want to hear that it could take them a month, even though they waste years buying shiny object expecting push button solutions that just don't exist. Anyways, I know I've talked about this many times before. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like it if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. I use your feedback to figure out what to create in the future. I'd also love to hear your comments on this discussion as well, because I think it's one of the most important things that people need to know when they're creating an online business. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll talk to you soon, and bye for now.